I didn't think I would live to see that. I was a bit worried because I believe what happened is that someone said to Keir, "Is it coming home? Is football coming home?" And I thought Joe Biden won't understand that, and Joe needs no more confusing.
And who knows whether he did or didn't understand it?
Well, actually, I think they did start talking, and I think Keir said, "Do you know about soccer?" And he said something along the lines of, "Yeah, England are doing well because of you,
Yeah.
Keir."
Well, I mean, is there a sense that a nation is sort of daring to hope there's a mood of optimism politically and in sporting terms?
Yeah, it's a weird time because it feels for England, and it will be different in Scotland and Wales, but it generally feels that there are reasons to be cheerful, as Ian Jury put it around about now. I mean, a friend of mine, John O'Farrell, a comedy writer, said it was a planned thing because one imagines that Gareth is a Labour voter, that England would play not very well, so the Tories couldn't get any boom from that, and then suddenly Labour win and England start playing properly well, and generally increase the mood of national optimism.
Keir Starmer and Gareth Southgate, are they kind of cut from the same cloth in some ways? They've had their doubters. They're both perhaps a little bit dull, but that kind of steady resilience is paying off.
Yeah, I think they're both kind of centrist dads, aren't they? And both of them have kind of had this long-suffering thing where it's taken them a while to get to a point of victory. Starmer is in a place of victory. Gareth may be on the edge of victory. He seems a more vulnerable person to me than Starmer. Starmer feels like he's got something iron within him. Gareth has taken a while to have that iron. And I think that's what we might be seeing in him. We might be seeing a certain ruthlessness in him, which Keir Starmer definitely does have. And I think Gareth needs to win a major tournament.
Right. Well, I mean, who knows whether that will happen. But, it's a diverse team. And yet it's not that long ago since cabinet ministers were saying, defending the right of fans to boo the team for taking the knee. Are they, in a way, the sort of best riposte to the culture wars debate?
Well, people who said you can boo the team, that's mad because we're football fans. And booing a team that you want to win, trying to psychologically unsettle them, sort of whatever they're doing, is not a good idea.
You've written in your memoir about just how crucial sport was in your life.
Yeah, football.
Yeah, well...
I mean, that's quite important, right? Because my book is partly about the fact that my mother had a very big affair with a golfing memorabilia collector and turned our lives over to golf, made the house a kind of palace to golf. And one of the things that was transgressive about that, I know it was, unfaithful and all that, but more transgressive was it was golf rather than football.
Yeah.
And I think my dad, that was one of the things that was weird about it for me and my dad and my brothers. He's like, why is she interested in golf?
So your dad, Colin, you talk about his descent into dementia in the book. He found joy in Wales making footballing history. I know he's sadly passed away.
Well, actually, that's one of the things, I've forgotten that. You've given me goose pimples. Because one of the things about football as well is it like music, really, is it can touch people who you think have gone. And my dad, I remember watching him when Wales were in the Euros a few years ago and they won. And I could tell he was really happy, even though I don't think if you asked him if he would have known exactly what was going on. There was enough there, the red, the cheering, the music, for him to feel, oh, I love this, even though he wasn't really there. Sorry, I'm tearing up now.
Well, no, I mean, it is, I guess it makes you think about the past, doesn't it, in some ways?
Yeah, well, no, sport's like that. I mean, football's really like that. Football's a thing that connects you with eternity, really.
What do you think your dad would have had to say if England does win on Sunday?
Well, my dad was Welsh, but actually he was very behind the fact that we, as kids, always wanted England to win. So I don't think my dad would have said, "Is it coming home, David?" Because he never said that. But I think he'd have been pleased for me. And
I mean, poignant for you that he's not there at this point.
Always poignant, but, I'll be thinking about him, but I'll be just mainly thinking of the many, many years that I and many other England football fans have watched this team not win.
David Baddiel, thanks very much.
Thank you.